San Francisco 49ers have just lost the NFC Championship game to the Philadelphia Eagles. A lot happened in this game. As you can tell from my tone, I really don't know what type of emotion to give it. But I'm going to try my best to give my thoughts. Roll that intro. Guys, Dawson Richard here once again for another 49ers video. And yeah, this was it's hard to describe this game when first off, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles because they, were able to have everything. They were able to execute, they were able to do all this type of stuff. They played the season, they got to the Super Bowl. So, congratulations, right? There are thoughts to give about this game, but it's a bunch of what ifs, right, with this 49ers game. And a lot of that has to do with Brock Purdy, right? And a lot of talk is going to be made about Brock Purdy's injury just because of the play call it happened on. And I think no matter what with Kyle Shanahan, he has problems with, all right. But anyway, right, Brock Purdy got injured. That's the important thing. It doesn't matter the play call. If the way that the 49ers were handling the pass rush, he probably would have got injured in some sort of different way, or who knows really. That's the problem, right? You got what ifs in this game, right? And a game in which you thought you were having an evenly matched coin flip of a game, it got ruined in the first offensive drive for the 49ers. And, a lot of talk is going to be made about, the Eagles' first drive. And honestly, who cares? They lose 7 points, all right? But Brock Purdy will probably still get injured because guess what? Those are the scripted plays that Kyle Shanahan calls, all right? So, honestly, I can't talk offense, right? Josh Johnson, what do you expect from him? I understand that, it's from most talk, anyone could run the system, but Josh Johnson proved it. You couldn't. And then, you got the defense. They did their best, right? D'Amico Ryans in this unit did their best. They limited what Jalen Hurts could do. Every single preview was right. D'Amico Ryans was going to be on his A game defensively. And that's what happened. But then, when you're on the field too much because of how your offense is playing, they're going to get tired. They're going to get frustrated. They're going to get penalties that won't keep this game close for an offense that wasn't going to probably score because everyone knew you were going to run the ball. And so, yes, it's a frustrating game, not because of the what ifs offensively, defensively, on that right stuff. And it's weird to be mad at something when you knew you never had the chance of, right? I'm a bit numb, and I feel disappointed, right? Disappointed as a football fan that the San Francisco 49ers, a team that, may have had, the answer at quarterback, is now going to have to go into their offseason not knowing the health of his arm, his nerves, all that type of stuff. You see, and your core is getting older, all this type of stuff. And now I think the quarterback talk gets more different. It's not just between Trey Lance and Brock Purdy. Until we know what Brock Purdy is, you got to start looking at every single option again. So, yes, this is just a frustrating game as a 49ers fan, right? You got too many what-ifs. I'm tired of what-ifs with 49ers. I just want a game in which you can just say straight up, 49ers got beat by the team that made more plays. And you could probably say that about this. The Eagles, they did what the Eagles have been doing all year. They proved they were the number one seed, all that type of stuff. But yeah, it's just frustrating game, all that type of stuff. And it's weird that I'm not mad. I will say that. As I said before, I'm disappointed that the 49ers could not, have a good, fun NFC Championship match. All right, it's kind of like, I talked about the the SEC Championship game with LSU and Georgia, in which it wasn't even fun, right? So yeah, 49ers got beat because anything that could have gone wrong went wrong for the 49ers. Like, there's not much, extra talk there, right? And I can't even be mad at the penalties, because if you're the defense, you're frustrated. You're not in the right mindset, because hey, you don't have a quarterback that can score points. And final point here. A lot of talk is going to be made about Kyle Shanahan, right? It's stupid talk with Kyle Shanahan. We talk about the Devontae Smith play. Okay, mark 7 off the final score. All right, that's probably it, because the Brock Purdy play will probably still happen, because guess what? He scripts his plays, and that was the scripted play. Who knows if he would have made an adjustment? Who knows, right? So yes. And you have a coach now that, it looks like he finally found a quarterback, right? We don't know if he's going to, if this luck momentum is going to stay with Brock Purdy, all that type of stuff, right? But we saw, it's hard to fire Kyle Shanahan when the coaching search carousel, all that type of stuff, and all the blame, all that type of stuff. It's hard to think about that, right? It's hard to think about blame, because what was Kyle Shanahan supposed to do? All right, it was miraculous he was able to even do this with Brock Purdy, right? That's why we kept being doubted, because it's Mr. Irrelevant at your quarterback, right? So yes, Kyle Shanahan, you can say whatever you want, right? I just don't know what you expect from a guy who his quarterback couldn't even handle a snap. So yes, the 49ers now heading into an off season, which I think there's still questions about quarterback. Brock Purdy, I don't think is the undisputed starter. And that's my thing, right? They're not. He's not the undisputed starter. I think right now, mostly from an injury standpoint, we don't know how he rehabs that arm. Trey Lance, all that type of stuff, and heck, he even had to look at Brady. Even had to look at Rodgers this offseason. You gotta look at any option that you can think of. All right, they may even draft another quarterback for all we know. But yes. My season review will be later this week, in which I will be talking about DeMeco Ryans and all of that stuff. But he's going to become a head coach this week. So yes. All I want to say is 49ers had a great run. All right. I firmly believe that they could win any game, as long as they had a healthy quarterback, and they proved that even in the NFC Championship game when their quarterback wasn't healthy. So yes, I think that's the emotions I have. I'm rationalizing this because I've had all game to think about this video. So yes, 49ers loss. Good job, Eagles. And yeah, but look in the Super Bowl. Great ride 49ers, and yeah. This has been Dawson Richard. If you enjoyed this content, like, subscribe, comment. Off-season videos are on the way now. Wasn't planning on it, but hey, that's how this football goes. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys later this week.